What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Cash's Collectibles. I'm Cash, and today we are looking at the Studio Series 100 Bumblebee Rise of the Beasts transforming figure. This Bumblebee is from the new upcoming, at the time it's upcoming, I don't know when this video is going to release, but at the moment it is not out yet. We've only got a couple trailers for it, but I saw this in Target just a couple days ago, and I decided to pick it up. This is his Camaro 76 or 77 like iteration that you see at the start of the first Transformers and at the end of the solo Bumblebee movie. So I'm super excited to get this guy open. I'm gonna check him out, transform him, do all that jazz, and yeah, here we go. So here he is out of the box. It has this really nice backdrop that I'm not really going to get into, but I do have my critiques about this figure, as you know, some people would, because Hasbro, to be completely honest with their Transformers figures, they have been slacking in my opinion. But all in all, this is still Bumblebee, one of my favorite characters in all of fiction, and I already love it. The Camaro 77 is like my absolute dream car. And like the only reason I picked them up is because I just love it. The other Bumblebees that I have are either the Camaro from the Michael Bay movies, or I also have the Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, the Alien, the Cybertronian car. So I do want to check out this guy's alt mode, because that is like the main reason that I got him. But let's talk about the figure in the robot mode. First, he does look pretty nice. I don't know what's up with it, but like these wheels are kind of weird. I don't know if it came completely transformed or if I'm supposed to like move these wheels back or something, but they're like in front of his knees, which you can see there, which is really weird. I'll check later in like the instruction handbook and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like that, which is a little odd. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little odd. And as you can tell, there is very minimal paint on this guy. He's like 90% yellow. I wish they got some paint up here in the head, some more dark. I don't know, it seems so lackluster. If there was some darker gray, if it would focus, there's some darker gray around the eyes and around that face part, I think it would have looked much nicer. Maybe some more silver on the legs and arms. It's just something about the figure kind of looks a little weird. It almost looks like a rip-off Bumblebee, in my opinion, which is not something you really want. You don't want your official toy to be looking like a rip-off. And another thing that kind of goes hand in hand with that is the accessories this comes with is this like, I mean, it's silver with gray paint. I mean, it's yellow with gray paint, but it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, yeah, it's the blaster. It looks all right, but it's just like so lackluster, and it's just like, oh yeah, oh shoot. But like, you see that? It's just kind of underwhelming. And to further expand on that, this is his, I don't even know what to call it, like his little blade that shoots out of his hand. It's all yellow. They didn't even paint this silver or whatever. I'm pretty sure they did that on the other figures as well, where they did not even bother to paint it silver. It's just straight yellow, which doesn't make any sense, to be completely honest. But I mean, yeah, that's another thing with this guy where it's just like, yeah, it's a little bit weird, but it's still Bumblebee and I still love it to pieces. So I'm gonna transform this guy. I'll check out the alt mode and stuff. So yeah, let me just do that real quick. And here we go with the alt mode of the Bumblebee Rise of the Beasts figure. This transformation actually took me a long time because this hood part was like super frustrating and it just wouldn't fit no matter what I did. But I eventually got it to work. The spacing and stuff was a little weird, and some things didn't fit as well as I would have liked them to. They've got some, what I thought was cool, they've got some like storage compartments for the weapons. This one kind of sucks, but it kind of just clips on the back there, which I think it's all right. The sword goes right there. And one of my only complaints with the actual look of the alt mode is the fact that his arms are very, very visible at the bottom there, which is, I mean, it's all right, I guess. I do like it a lot. I wish you'd be able to remove this. I know you can remove this front one because I accidentally did during the transformation, but this top one you cannot remove. So it's fine. But I think that's a pretty cool alt mode. It rolls, it's a car. There's nothing much I can really say about it, but yeah, it does. It's car stuff. It rolls, it has windows. I mean, very nice. His face is right there, kind of accurate to how we saw him in the Bumblebee movie when she was under his car, or under the car, and you see his face kind of light up right there. So that is a little neat, but that is basically how every Bumblebee transformation has ever gone in the history of forever. I have a really old Michael Bay 2000, I think it was actually Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, and it's the same exact engineering. It's the same, like the bottom of the car looks exactly like this one does, which I think is funny. But yeah, so that is the alt mode for Bumblebee. As I said, I do like this car a lot. I wish you'd be able to take off this like off-roading gear, but it is very nice. I like the yellow, I like the black. It's good. Good. One thing I do find interesting about this figure is that on the packaging, I'll actually show you right now. On the packaging, here, I'll move this a bit. The figure actually has more paint on his face, which I find interesting because that is like one of the main things I don't like about this figure is the lackluster amount of paint on his face, how he kind of looks bootleg almost. He just does not look official. So yeah, that I think that is a little bit definitely interesting. I don't know if there's like a premium finish version of this figure that I don't know about, that I didn't see, but I the ones at Target that I saw, none of them had that level of paint on the figure, which I think is odd, but definitely something I would like to see. So if I do see a figure like this, I'll probably I might pick him up. I already have this one, so I mean, it's fine, but I feel like that is an interesting thing that you should keep in mind when looking for this figure. This is kind of just like a pose I put him in, using both his blaster and that super lackluster knife right there. And yeah, so this is robot mode once again. I do think this is one of my favorite Bumblebee figures, despite its obvious cons, and I'm super excited for this movie. I can't wait to see Bumblebee again in live action. But yeah, so I'm gonna go wrap up this video. I'm gonna go put this guy on my shelf. I do want to put him with my other Bumblebees. I do think that would be cool. I'll see what I'll do. I'll show you guys in just a second. But yeah, this is a great figure overall, and I'm very excited. So here we go. It's right there. The Rise of the Beast one is this one. This one is the Bumblebee one, and I believe I got this one a long time ago. I believe this one is from the Revenge of the Fallen. So just my thoughts now that these two are next to each other. This one is superior in all ways. It's got better paint on the gun, better paint, way better paint on the face right there. I think the yellow is nicer. This one just seems way cheaper. I do like, as I said, the car more. I do like the model more, but it just does not have that same level of finish to it, that same little level of detail that I just wish we got from this guy. But you know, it is what it is. So that's what my Transformers section of my collection looks like. I even got Jazz, I got my New Age Optimus Prime up in there. Yeah, it looks good. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, we'll put this guy right into the pile.